The way they do chicken in panchitos, which they do broiled, roast chicken, which is unbelievable. Chaufa, the rice, could be made out of just delicious shrimps or chicken or a mixture of chicken and beef, which is amazing, and the fragrance is so delicious that they say, oh my God, this is good.
In downtown Paterson, 2 blocks from a municipal garage and 1 block from the main post office, that part of Park Avenue officially has been named Dominican Republic Way. Heading down that street towards the city center, we come to El Tropico, a Dominican restaurant with its own parking lot. In addition to its ground-level dining area, El Tropico also has a good-sized banquet room upstairs for private parties.
When you come in, they, I think, also have kind of a buffet line for certain hours, maybe for their lunch period when it's kind of busy. And then they also serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where you have pretty extensive seating in there. Then again, table service, really well attended. It's traditional Latin fare. For breakfast, you could do tres golpes, which is mashed plantain with fried egg, fried salami, fried cheese, and you eat that like an oatmeal with all those toppings, but it's a savory dish, and that's very traditional.
Costambar is just around the corner.
Costambar is very much a fast casual place. When you first come in, the first thing you see is their kind of L-shaped buffet line of food already pre-prepared. They do make fresh in-house every day. They do offer table service. They have a pretty big dining area where you can sit and eat. They have a specialty called mondongo, which is like a beef tripe soup in a tomato broth. It's very traditional. What are like some of the most popular dishes that you guys sell?
One of the most popular dishes, Dominican soup, also known as sancocho. Usually has 2 meats, hen and pork, and all types of vegetables, cassava, carrots, and potatoes.
And it's like a thick kind of brothy based soup.
Yes.
And you guys serve it with rice and sometimes avocado, right?
Yes.
That's the most common, especially in the winter seasons.
Yes.
Could you also explain the mangu, tres golpe?
Mangu is basically plantain mashed up like mashed potatoes, but it's plantain, and usually serve it with fried salami, fried cheese, or fried eggs.
Do you guys have bilingual associates that work here so that people that don't speak Spanish can come and order food
Yes.
and be taken care of?
Yes, the manager is bilingual, and I'm also bilingual. All of the employees, they know how to...
They'll understand the order.
They understand. They get a little nervous though, so
Yeah.
either I help them out or the manager helps them out. Yeah.
Sure. That's cool. Costambar, they unfortunately don't have a specific parking lot, but again, that municipal parking lot isn't too far on the other side of the train tracks, actually.
Driving along Chamberlain Avenue on the northern edge of Paterson near Halton, we come to an Italian restaurant that has been popular for more than 50 years. Known for its old-style Italian dishes, the menu includes a wide variety of delicious appetizers and entrees served in generous proportions. The restaurant now accepts reservations, unlike previous years when long lines would form, especially on weekends. When the Italian owners retired in 2016, Gumaro and Armando Martinez, 2 Mexican immigrants who had been cooks at E&V for more than 2 decades, pooled their resources, along with their brother Herman, to become the new owners.
So this is an Italian restaurant.
It is.
You are not Italian.
No.
So how did that come about? Tell me about this.
You know, when we come to America, you try to work whatever is available. You look for what you like, and they love to cook. They know how to cook. I don't, but I work in front and.
So you divide the energies. You are sort of like the maitre d' or the.
Yeah, like example, we control.
Room
everybody
manager.
has their corner, like they control in the back, and we try not control it just like we're in charge for.
So Germano and Armando, you fellows are the cooks?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I have heard from many people how delicious this Italian food is. How did all of you learn to become such great Italian cooks?
You know, just like my brother said, we've been here for a long time, like almost 30 years working here. And my ex-bosses, they were Italian. They teach us the Italian dishes. That's the way we learn.
So you were chefs here.
Yes.
Preparing the meals, you learned how to do all the cooking, and then when the time came, you were able to buy this place, and now it's yours.
Yeah.
So when you go to these different restaurants peppered throughout the city, how's the parking?
You know, the parking's pretty good. I mean, especially downtown. I mean, you've got a lot of surface lots that make it pretty easy to come and go. We've got Center City Garage, which is right there at Center City Mall, so it's pretty easy to get around. Hamilton and Ward is right there in the mall, which is another great steakhouse.
So if I was a suburbanite who hasn't been to the city and maybe is a little bit afraid of coming in, do I have any reason to be afraid driving into these different restaurant areas?
I mean, I don't think so at all. I think that, especially during business hours, you'll find that the business community is extremely vigilant in terms of both, you know, providing security and safety and every turn. And it's really just, it's a stigmatization problem that we've had for years, in the sense that Paterson's always been seen as this like rough and tumble place, but it's really not. You've really just got an unbelievable cultural diversity and just real attention to detail in terms of what people can provide.
I look at the history of this town and all its incarnations over the passing centuries. And of course, food sustains life. But what connects them all is this whole idea of how food can bring people together. You learn about different ethnicities when you open your mind to the cuisine of other countries and other peoples.
That's the beauty of Paterson, is the diversity of the different tastings of their food.
Good food and drink can stimulate thought, feelings, and it can bring about joy. I mean, I associate food with something very special. I mean, how many restaurants then and now, where their anniversaries were celebrated, birthdays were celebrated, romance flourished in restaurants. They're all good.
From one end of Paterson to the other, and in numerous locations within the city, lie far more restaurants than we can show you. They attract many out-of-towners wanting to taste foods from a wide variety of ethnic cuisines that they cannot find elsewhere.
Everybody likes to eat, correct? And you can go to some of these suburban areas, but the thing you'll be missing is an authentic experience, an authentic taste of what these countries have to offer. We're looking to leverage the culinary culture that we have in Paterson to become that top-notch destination for foodies. Because the goal in Paterson is to become a city of gastronomy. We want to celebrate the city, and very often a major part of any celebration is food. So that's why we invite anyone who wants to taste Peruvian, Palestinian, Dominican, Jamaican food, come to Paterson. Paterson stands out amongst many other cities, particularly for the fact that you can get a wide variety of different foods. And that's why I rebranded the city. It had to be a part of the new slogan: Great Falls, great food, great future.